So next up is Ole Hoffman, General Manager of our electrolyzer business. You know, after we purchased Giner, I was looking for someone who could really scale this business. Someone who had a global perspective, understood the hydrogen industry, had a business mindset, and like all Plug employees, loved competition. Ole instantly came to mind. He checked all the boxes. Now, Ole ran Air Liquide's U.S. hydrogen business. Together, we collaborated for years in the industry association, especially on government policy. And already at Plug Power, he has done an exceptional job negotiating the Plug SK JV. I mentioned he loves competition. Not surprising for a former Division I tennis player. Well, let me turn it over to Ole to tell you about our vision for the electrolyzer business.
Andy, thank you for the introductions. During last year's symposium, we were excited to share with you that we had just brought on board Giner ELX and its world-class Pem Electrolyzer technology. I'm excited to share with you today the great progress we have made during the last 12 months to build on Giner's world-class Pem technology and develop best-in-class electrolyzer solutions. We've made great strides and are bringing to market competitive, reliable, and safe green hydrogen systems and large-scale plants. Our solutions range in capacity from 50 kilograms of hydrogen per day to thousands of tons per day. Before I get too much into what Plug has done and where we are going, let me take you back to our core technology, the Pem Electrolyzer Stack, its integral role in the greenification of hydrogen and how it works. What makes green hydrogen anyway? Hydrogen itself is simply an atom, the simplest atom, one proton and one electron. So hydrogen isn't harmful to the environment. How we power the process of isolating and producing large volumes of hydrogen is the factor that determines the color designations we assign to hydrogen. Brown hydrogen and gray hydrogen are derived from coal power and natural gas power, respectively. We label hydrogen blue if the CO2 released by the gasification or steam methane extraction processes used by brown and gray hydrogen is carbon captured. Cleaner, yes, but not green. Hydrogen gets to be called green if its production process is powered entirely by renewable energy sources like wind or solar. Green production employs a method called electrolysis, using an electrolyzer, the heart of Plug's green hydrogen revolution. What is an electrolyzer? It's a system that applies an electrical current that is generated from a renewable source, in the case of green hydrogen, to water, H2O. The current splits the water, creating hydrogen. So now we've converted electrical energy, electrons, into chemical energy, hydrogen. This chemical energy can then be stored indefinitely as a gas or liquid to later fuel whatever application you have that needs power. Central to the electrolyzer is a component referred to as the stack. It is within this stack that the separation of water into hydrogen and oxygen occurs. Today, there are several competing technologies being offered in the market: alkaline, solid oxide fuel cell, and polymer electrolyte membrane, or PEM. Our PEM technology has many advantages, some of which include a compact footprint, which is important as we scale to 50, 250, 500, or 1,000 megawatt, the ability to operate intermittently, adapting to our customers' energy profile, ensuring the lowest cost of hydrogen for our customers, and not requiring hazardous electrolyte, simplifying service and maintenance. The PEM stack is the differentiating technology. Our PEM stack is the most robust, reliable, and tested electrolyzer stack technology in the market. Our stack technology has been and continues to be operated under the most trying and stringent environments. You know, since the early 2000s, nuclear submarines have relied on our technology to produce hydrogen for fuel and oxygen to ensure a livable environment for the submariners on board. As you can imagine, these units operate 24/7, 365 days out of the year. These systems do not break down and keep on going. This is vital. Modularity and scalability are two big features that differentiate our offerings. At the beginning of this year, we released our flagship 1 megawatt stack, building on our robust technology currently used underneath the sea. This development is the foundational brick for our electrolyzer solutions. As we move from selling stacks to selling electrolyzer systems, we have added the balance of systems and balance of plant to our stacks, resulting in 1 megawatt, 5 megawatt, 10 megawatt, and 20 megawatt systems. We've also designed multi-megawatt arrays and building blocks for plants as large as 1 gigawatt, with the output capacity of 500 tons per day of green hydrogen. We're using our own electrolyzer technology to build out 100 tons per day of green hydrogen. By the end of 2022, we expect to not only be the world's leader in producing green hydrogen using our own technology, but also to have designed and built the world's largest green hydrogen facilities. We not only bring design and build experience to our customers, but also operations experience, which we will continue to leverage in our product development and innovation. You know, we are ambitious. We believe the world needs green hydrogen solutions and needs them quickly. To meet our ambitions and our customers' ambitions, we're continuing to build out our competencies around the world, both organically and through partnerships and acquisitions. These competencies include customer service, sales and application support, engineering, manufacturing of stacks, manufacturing of systems, service, and operations. In the last few months, we have grown our physical presence from first the US to now include Europe and Asia. While we are able to service the rest of the world through our current teams, we expect to have local presence in all major markets by the end of next year. You know, a few more words about our technology. As the availability of renewable energy increases and the cost of renewable energy decreases, electrolyzer solutions around the world are becoming more competitive. As this occurs, the differentiator for any electrolyzer solutions provider will be the investment made, but more importantly, the solution's capability to adapt to the customer's energy profile, minimizing the total cost to produce green hydrogen. I'm confident that through our team members' experience and through our innovative technology, we can offer our customers the best solution for their needs. You know, a strength of Plug is not only that we use our own technology to produce green hydrogen, but we have technology and offers that cover the complete green hydrogen value chain, starting with green hydrogen production through electrolysis, to liquefaction, distribution, as well as fuel cell applications for mobility and stationary offers. For example, we're the only company today that can offer customers a turnkey fuel cell solution for material handling. This is a market that Plug developed with strong customer support. We can give customers the option to produce green hydrogen on site or have it delivered. Plug offers the complete green hydrogen value chain. Although we've made great strides during the past 12 months in developing electrolyzer solutions, we're just at the beginning of executing on our ambitious strategy. We recognize and appreciate the work done by governments and policymakers around the world to encourage and enable industries to transition to a greener world. We also see the lead many of our customers are taking in moving into a greener world and are excited to be working with many, many pioneers in the green hydrogen ecosystem. We recognize and accept the role we play in continuing to drive costs out of our offers. We do this by achieving scale through our gigafactory in Rochester, New York. We're building over 1 gigawatt of electrolyzer capacity. We work closely with our partners and vendors to optimize our supply chain. In some instances, we collaborate to develop next-generation components. Through our own R&D efforts, we reduce rare metals in our stacks and improve efficiencies. On a more fundamental level, we recycle our raw materials, which we're already doing in fuel cells. Through the work we're doing on our systems design and through our gigafactory, we expect to deliver large-scale electrolyzer plants at around $500,000 per megawatt within the next 12 months. Further cost improvements are targeted to be delivered to the market by 2025, achieving a step change by increasing our current density by 60%. Increasing the current density will lead to higher hydrogen production with the same size stack as we offer today. So what is our ambition? Since the creation of this business unit, we have scaled up quickly. We have scaled engineering, manufacturing for stacks and systems, sales, applications, and service. This effort will continue through next year. We will need around 300 megawatt in electrolyzer capacity for our own green hydrogen production. Our sales and applications teams have been very, very active. To date, we have signed over 50 megawatt in 1, 5, 10, and 20 megawatt systems to be delivered in 2022, and we expect that to grow over 100 megawatt. Our sales pipeline is robust and diverse, both geographically and from an industry application point of view. We have signed business in Europe, the US, and Asia Pacific. Some of the markets in which we have seen a lot of activity include mobility and natural gas blending. In the mobility segment, our electrolyzers are connected to hydrogen refueling stations for forklifts, cars, and trucks, while the natural gas application is to either blend green hydrogen into a natural gas pipeline or a gas turbine. As we look into the future, we expect to have an installed base of over 3,000 megawatt of our electrolyzer solutions, generating over 1,000 tons per day of green hydrogen. As you can see, our future is bright. We have made great progress during the last 12 months and will continue to develop and offer electrolyzer solutions that enable a myriad of customers and industries to achieve their goals of creating a greener world by reducing emissions. Our ambition is using our technology to make green hydrogen cost competitive. We are making green hydrogen the molecule of choice.